While the many kings and local warlords of mainland Greece fight amongst each other, one man has a greater vision. Odysseus realizes not only could he unite the disparate tribes of Greece, but he could extend their dominion across the Aegean and beyond. The glorious lands of Egypt are weakened by internal strife, yet they provide a fantastic opportunity for plunder. And all it takes is a spark from an ambitious warlord to ignite all of the Mediterranean. It's time to do what any self-respecting warlord would do and... Oh, look at the dolphins! I mean, it's time to kill them all. It's time to break some hearts here, just like we're gonna break the enemy's skulls and give you some information. Unfortunately, there is no character in the late Bronze Age that we know of that would be identified as Odysseus. This doesn't mean that Western Greece and its islands were irrelevant. They were important trading centers. We potentially have evidence of a palatial center somewhere around there. And also they supplied the Italian Naue type swords to some other parts of Greece. More importantly for us, a part of the Sea Peoples originated in Western Greece, absolutely, and there's even some crazy theories out there. Let's position the archers a little bit better. So what's your game plan with Odysseus? Our infantry is fine, but we have god tier archers. And we have a very, very fancy unit. The Exemplary Ambushers. They're back from Troy and they can just hard carry a battle single-handedly. Now we're just gonna move the young spears here. We're gonna get a nice juicy charge. Blob City. Population? Well, all of Greece apparently. While they're trying to club each other to death, let's get a flank off with the clubmen here. We're chasing away the good slingers. We're gonna get our javelins to nice flank here. The young spears are such a cheap, nice shock unit that they can do so much damage. Look at that brutal charge. This is like the most Greek thing out there. They're just gonna massacre the armored slingers. And now, it's time for the music. Look at the Exemplary Ambushers and the damage they can cause. We're gonna target the general. Okay. Let's get into position. This is what Odysseus trained you for, come on. Look at the fire rate. They have heavy javelins, so they just demolish anything they touch. Let's look how many kills they got. 35 already, firing into the rear. Let's move them a little bit closer. The young spears managed to actually destroy the armored slingers. Fantastic. Let's target a general. We don't want to bring this unit nearby so it doesn't take too much friendly fire. Let's just enjoy some javelination. Look at them. They're just dropping like flies. They're already routed. Look at the number of kills on the ambushers though. It doesn't matter what you target. They can drop heavies. They can drop lights. Let's see. Ah, yes. There we go. The general is dead. This is the end, and now it's just time to run him down and get some sweet slaves. Congratulations, you're in my warband now. We could land on Hyria and conquer them, but let's go to port. It's time to build up our forces and prepare for the island domination. We want archers because that's the name of the game right now. And we need Odysseus to be prudent in victory because who doesn't love more battle loot, especially when you're a pirate, right? Good old Kefalonia, what are we gonna do with you? Oh, I know. Growth building. Food and growth building. And guess what? A food building. Mind-blowing. We're gonna make a temple to our good old boy Poseidon. A market, and let's get the wars flowing. Considering we're still around islands and we plan to go a bit around Greece before we go down into the rest of the world, Fisherman's Dive is perfect. The mythical Odysseus wasn't just a great archer, he was also a great diplomat, quick of wit, so now we're gonna try to abuse that and set up some barters for our enjoyment. Looks like the Teleboans made a very critical mistake, leaving their settlement open. Well, you know what they say, free real estate is free real estate. No, thank you for your contribution, I really needed this. A little bit more diplomacy never hurt anyone when you're Odysseus. Or well, anyone in general. I know, let's construct a market. Someone is really expecting Age of Mythology, ain't you? Out of all the stupidest things you could do, why would you come back to a place I just kicked you out of? Oh my god. Whatever, man. Whatever. Have fun in the afterlife. Say hi to Hades for me. Oh, by the way, Hades wasn't actually attested in the late Bronze Age on Linear B. Fun fact. I know what you're thinking, I'm probably crazy for recruiting another general, but that's only so I don't waste time with recruitment, because Odysseus had to get here in Force March. We're trying a little bit of a metagame here. Dude, Odysseus looks like he's been through some stuff. Maybe we should just charge him into battle and get it over with. There's a little bit too much peace in Greece for my taste, and our neighbors, whose island we desperately want, decided to disembark here to fight the Aetolians. Now that means it's time for a cheeky backstab, just the way we like it. You know, I'm something of a diplomat myself. Remember my plan? It kinda didn't work out, so I'm gonna have to be smart about this. Odysseus maxing. We're supposed to be friends in the Iliad, what the? Ajax? Okay, I guess it's finally time for war. I don't want to risk war with these guys while I gotta kick Ajax butt, so let's try to be diplomats. Now that we've discovered the joys of fishing, it's time to pump our ranged game to the next level. Would you look at that? Diomedes and Ajax decide to backstab their old buddy. Well, there's only one way to settle this. Let's talk about the warfare in Bronze Age Greece when it comes to ranged weapons, because we are playing a missile factions, is the perfect time to talk about it. So basically in the Bronze Age and Iron Age, missile combat was extremely important. They were considered heroes. It wasn't like in, let's say, Antiquity Greece, like 5th century, where ranged combat was considered effeminate or barbarian, depending on the source you're reading. The Bronze Age ranged warriors with javelins and bows were highly valued. You can even see it in the Iliad. This talks so much about their exploits. Okay, so our plan here, they have superior infantry all around the board. We have to shoot them to death, and we have to try to get our amazing javelins to flank. We're gonna try to scare off their infantry here. And we're gonna get our young spears around the side. We're gonna get some amazing shots. Let's try to snipe Diomedes. Yo, that one Diomedes fanboy, he's gonna hate me if I actually kill him with the archers. Okay, let's see, we actually get some nice move here. We decimated their archers, that's fantastic. We're moving. We can actually get some nice flank shots over here. We got the Achaean spearmen. Okay, we're gonna get the young spears because they're so fast to go around the side. They're almost there. That's perfect for us. We're decimating the slingers. Just look how much damage they're taking. And look who's behind. Perfect. Actually gonna catch some of them. Like, basically we're using the young spears only to demolish their backline and nothing else. Okay, Ajax is here. Let's try to get him busy. This is perfect. We're gonna get the javelins here, gonna get Odysseus, gonna get the javelins. They're breaking through my center. This is not good at all. But I still have a plan, and that plan is try to kill him before they kill us. Okay, they're disengaging, that's perfect. We're switching to direct shot. This will obliterate him. Meanwhile, we're still hurting the slingers here. This is fantastic for us. Let's move the javelins back, get a charge with the young spears. Look at Diomedes. Well, this is a porcupine if I've seen one. I'm not moving them away from skirmish mode because that would just cause me to lose basically at this point. I'm gonna try to snipe Ajax. I'm gonna get a rear charge here. Diomedes is in melee now. Can we actually get a nice little move here? About to become a casualty of war? Dude, can you just give up? You betrayed the friendship, man. You don't betray the friendship. Okay, they're actually shooting at me here. I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna use the young spears here to chase down the renowned armored slingers. Just doing what they do best. Massacring light troops. Okay, Diomedes is broken. Let's see if we can kill him. I'm gonna shoot at the club infantry here. Fantastic, gonna get a nice rear charge. Where's my jabs? Okay, there they are. I'm gonna move them out of line of sight. See if we can get some nice shots here. Diomedes is still not dead. Dude, know when you're defeated. Okay, maybe the young spears can kill Diomedes. That would be depressing. Let's take a look. It's only got 5 men left. That is depressing. Alright, so we gotta shoot the armored axemen. They're basically one of the only threats on the battlefield left. Get the javelins back. Okay, I forgot. Dude, sometimes when you're just trying to talk about history and showing off the units, your micro slips up a bit. And we got Diomedes. Yeah, that one got... Hey, Henry? You probably hate me right now, man. But that's okay. Nah, I don't. I'm chill. Anyway, let's get rid of Ajax, and it looks like the Betrayer's Alliance is gonna get defeated. This is what you get for trying to betray the Odysseus, after all. Fantastic. Let's try to get a fat javelin load into Ajax. Dude, that sounded so out of context. Just, please don't. Okay, let's see the gold value the ambusher is gonna rack up against the elite unit. Oh my god, just a couple of volleys and look how much they've already made. Okay, now we're just gonna run them down like the dogs they are. Doesn't seem like a good idea now, doesn't it? While we might have humiliated Diomedes and Ajax, we're still massively outnumbered. We gotta retreat to the forests, regroup, recover, and prepare for an ambush. So we have 2 options. We could either try to fight a suicidal war here of attrition, or... looks like our friends are not having the best luck. Maybe it's that betrayal arc we've been waiting for from our side. Yeah, I think you all know what this means. Evil Odysseus isn't real, he can't hurt you. Meanwhile, evil Odysseus. Now that we've conquered the island, we actually have a tier 3 military building, which means chariots and better infantry are on the way to help us secure mainland Greece. And after that, the sea and more adventures await. Where are we gonna go next? Only the gods know, though this might be a little bit too much of a hint. Stay tuned for even more adventures of Odysseus, and not only that, but many epic battles and educational content on this channel. And until the next time...